Hello. There was no music.
Was there?
No.
Hmm. Well, we're learning, so
I,
aloha,
I
everyone.
don't know what this Wii stuff is. I'm not learning nothing. So, Derek, James, Brian, Gavin, Ken, Sleeth, what's up?
Well, it's
Everybody
better
just
than
popping.
last week's start.
We're not talking about last week's start.
All right, guys, it's an open forum night, so it's anything we want to talk about tonight, anything that you guys want to bring up, or we'll pick a subject as usual. But we'll also have a Des Moines preview. Also, I just got
Yeah.
done speaking with Miss Barb. She's super excited. It's going to be a big show. They're going to try to get as many people in the main hall as possible. I know they're going to get there Friday night and start rearranging things. So
I've been
let's
pricing
roll.
I've been pricing cars for almost 3 days and I'm not done yet. I still got like another 200 cars to go. The only
Wow.
problem is I was just at Walmart this afternoon and guess who forgot to buy stickers? This guy. I went there with one thing in mind. Bought $73 worth of stuff, and none of them were stickers.
Well, Brian, we look forward to seeing you again as well. It's been a whole month. So I don't know if we can do
I don't even
that.
think it's been a month.
Well, this is true. What's for sale that you'll like, Ken? Well, you'll have to come out here and check it out. There is a
Yeah.
good selection of Blackwalls here usually.
Oh yeah. Got my got my new shirt on today. I like this
Yeah.
thing. I like the red, white, and blue. So I'm
Oh,
first.
wow.
Wow. There's nice.
That's
Well,
good, but
I hope
sad.
that yeah. I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's like I hope you get a table, but I'm glad it's sold out. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of new Blackwall stuff, like blue card, old school Blackwall, and a whole bunch of new main lines, M2s, green lights, some Johnnies. There's some good stuff coming tomorrow or this weekend.
Yep. It looks like I'm frozen.
Are you?
Yeah, it looks like
Uh,
I'm frozen.
yeah, your picture does seem to be a little on the. Oh, there, it's glitching now. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, definitely time to invest in a new laptop.
Yeah, I need to do that myself because the one sitting next to me is useless. So I'll be maybe possibly looking into that this weekend. I need to get myself a new computer.
Well, the other thing I definitely wanted to talk about was the thing that we were talking about how eBay is kind of I wouldn't say
Absolutely insane.
yes, that's a good way to put it.
Well, here I can actually start this conversation off because I remember exactly what we were talking about. Back before eBay existed, you had books and you had South Texas Diecast, and that was pretty much your only option for any kind of price guide. And there's a car I've been looking for about 15 years. And the collection that we had been to buy a few weeks ago, and I didn't realize it at the time, the car that I'm looking for is in this collection. And I was super excited to find it. I was like, oh man, this is a super home run because in the South Texas online site, this car has a value of $200 carded. And I was like, wow, I can't believe this is a home run. And then I searched eBay for its current value. I can buy it now for $10. And it
Wah, wah, wah.
exactly, it kind of took the wind out of my sails. It stole my thunder. I was bummed. I was like, man, that sucks. And I started thinking about it. Why is it that people will pay $150 for a car that literally has not even come out yet, but they will only pay $10 for some of the rarest old school stuff on the planet that it was just next impossible to find. I mean, you can go on eBay right now and there's people selling the gold treasure hunt duck for like $25. I don't understand why people pay crazy money for stuff that just comes out, but stuff that, old Black Walls and even just older Hot Wheels in general, you're like, oh, that's a good one. You look it up and it's not worth anything. And it's crazy. Brian, looking for the Chase Mercedes. Yeah, me too. I'm looking for two of them because I want to
Yeah,
rip one.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You
Along
can't.
with that Corvette.
I'm trying to plan a Blackwall for 148, and the guy hasn't accepted it. Exactly. Even to Justin, Derek,
Brian makes a
and
good point.
yeah, he does. It is about the demands. Tastes are clearly changing in the hobby, and he's not wrong.
And
And
there's
go ahead.
not. I'm sorry, I cut you off again.
No, you're good.
I
People are
can't
stupid.
necessarily disagree with the sentiment there. I mean, it is true. I mean, we're in this gotta have it now, be the first one to have it. I mean, we're all like this in some way, to some varying degree.
Yeah.
And I'm just as guilty of it. If there's a new JDM Skyline, me want now. So that's what it is.
Or Dodge.
Or Dodge, yes.
Like the new Dodge 38 that keeps getting pushed back and back and back and back, and it's like, come on.
Yes, it's like this poker chip, it just dangling out there in front of me, saying I want.
Yeah.
Yes, but that hype is also what drives people to keep coming in too.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. It's a double-edged sword, and hopefully, you get around some good people that will show you the road, so to speak, and tell you help you to navigate some of that. So, all right, let's see what Mr. Klein says.
That's a book. Just because others' perceived value is different than my own doesn't make them stupid. Just means that they're willing to pay more than I am. LOL. Dodge. Why? But no,
Because
Brian,
it's cool.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But and the funny thing is, the car in general, actually, the car that I'm actually talking about is a Dodge Viper. It's the green 210. It has the gold 5 spokes on it. I've been looking for this car for years, and I've never found one. And I finally found it, and it's sitting upstairs on my couch right now.
Yeah, and Ken comes back to it, and Ken's not wrong either, because people are willing to pay a lot of money for some of the new stuff right now. And I get the pandemic kind of put us into this, and the supply shortage kind of put us into this, but eventually it's got to change. But go ahead.
And I don't think it's either one of those anymore. I mean, sure, it made it there a supply chain issue. I understand completely with that. But I also think that everybody was stuck at home, and a lot of parents were stuck at home with their kids, and everybody was trapped in their homes for for who knows how long. And I think that people started doing house cleaning, and I think that a lot of people started going through their attics and stuff like that. And I think a lot of parents and stuff, and grandparents even, were coming across their kids' old stash of Hot Wheels, and they were like, "Hey, do you want these?" And that adult, whether it be man or woman, was probably like, "Oh man, I haven't seen those in forever. I wonder if these," and then they get into that. Well, I wonder if these things are worth anything, and then they start looking into Hot Wheels, and then they start seeing the just the amazing amounts of new stuff and crazy designs, and just the movie cars. They're sitting watching the movie Fast and Furious with their kid, and then they can go out to the store and buy the car, and then the kid can play Fast and Furious. I think that has something to do with it. And I just think that there's a lot more collectors than there used to be, and which is a great thing. Don't get me wrong, but it also has made finding just a main line almost impossible.
Well, here's the other thing I was thinking, that I think not only are there more collectors, they're coming out from hiding because they're realizing that it's now acceptable. It's now mainstream. Because you look at since the 50th, and History Channel has done 2 or 3 specials either on Hot Wheels or Mattel together, and the guys that are looked up to, the experts, so to speak, are more readily accessible. I mean, look at how many times Mike Zarnock's been interviewed. Look how many times Larry Wood's been interviewed just in that time frame alone.
Yeah.
So you're seeing that accessibility, that ability to reach out and connect with these giants in our community. And it's so much easier now than it was 20, 25 years ago. Again, just my sentiments on that.
There's more people in it for the almighty dollar. Unfortunately, Wesley, you are not wrong. You're not wrong. There's a lot of people that are in this hobby just strictly to make money. And Wesley, exactly, the flippers are where we can't find stuff, not collectors buying. I think it's a double edged. I think that there's collectors that are hoarding because we know what things are worth. So if you're out to a store and you see, we'll use that brand new '83 tuned Bone Shaker or Silverado. Everybody that I know is buying them up. I've already seen them getting drilled, customs. The people are having fun with the casting. But I'm pretty sure there's somebody that's got a box of them sitting somewhere in their basement. And they're just waiting to see and hope that it's going to go to $70, a piece for a main line in the future. And they're just waiting to cash in on it, which could be the true, could be true. I don't know. I'm not doing it. I have found a lot more free time in the last about 3.5, 4 weeks. So I've been getting out a little bit. I think I'm up to almost 10 treasure hunts in a week, or in that 3-week period. I have not found a super yet, but I'm not done looking. But I think just getting out more, you can find stuff.
Yeah, it's there. You just gotta. I think it's there, but you have to be there at the right time.
Yeah.
If you're not there at the right time, then you're looking at the scraps, so to speak.
Yeah.
I think Brian makes a good point too, and I think this is really, how do I want to say, underappreciated. I really do feel like the designers and the marketing guys are listening to us. They're finding that happy medium between what drives folks with some of the fantasy castings, and there are people who collect fantasy castings, but they're designed for the kids, and us collectors who like who like our premiums, our nice licensed, Skylines, or GTX Fords, GTX1 Fords, or for the love of God and all that is holy, please work this mess out. Please.
Yes. I'd love to see Ferraris come back.
There's my rant.
Yeah. Let's see. They're feeding the hype beast crowd. Yeah. There's been a lot of collabs, which again Ken mentioned, and there is, and some of them are really cool, but you only make like 15 of them, and then you're like $400. It's like, like, hey, I'm gonna go out and buy this just to poke fun. I'm gonna go out and buy this really expensive leather coat just to get this little Bronco. But I've been, there's a new Porsche that I found out about the other day that it's cool. I don't care. I like it, but I'm not going to do it probably. It's just,
Yes,
there's so many things, there is if I was going to jump on the train, there is a watch company that's supposed to be doing a Mercedes, which I've already looked into that, and they have like, $15,000 watches. I'm like, nah, I think I'm going to miss that casting,
Wes, no, don't do that. That's bad. Bad. Very bad.
Friars just threw a bunch of 5-packs in the trash. Hey, man, throw them in a box. Ship them to me. We'll take them.
Oh, my coat.
But yeah, I mean, awesome. I just think that, they're still fun toys to me. I wish that honestly, I wish Mattel would stop with the chases already. And we've already talked about it once tonight already. And it looks like this one, but it's black. There's no reason for this. None. Stop
But
it.
we're gonna buy it. We're
Maybe,
gonna buy it. Yeah.
maybe I don't know. It's just they're I was hoping they were going to do away with the treasure hunts years ago, and then they came out with then the supers came out, and now there's treasure hunts in the monster truck line, and now they're doing chase in the
Car
in the high
culture.
end in the car culture set. It's just like, I mean, in every single line there has to be a chase piece for some reason. There was chases in the ID lines, and what some people may or may not know, there's in that last case, I'm not going to say which one it is because I've been sworn to secrecy. There's a chase in those last 12 cars. And I don't think anybody knows which one it is yet because I was looking at the prices of those last 12 cars, and some people are paying like $150 for one of those cars, not even the chase version. Bet in a few years the boulevards will get a chase. Oh, I'm surprised they don't have one yet. I guarantee it's coming, Derek. I guarantee it's coming. But yeah, you could have bought a case. I mean, then now from what I've heard from, like, I got my case IDs from the One Stop Diecast, and I'm not gonna lie, it was 74 or $75, and but I can sell every one of those cars right now and make probably 400 or $500. It's just like, why didn't you just buy a case when they came out? That's what I did. I mean, granted, I'm in the proper channels and links and stuff that I kind of know that stuff. I've stopped trying to get chases, all flippers getting them. Not true. Sometimes, just a normal collector gets them. I was talking to a buddy today. He walked into Target and boom, there was one Volkswagen black Target red hanging on the pegs. And it's coming home to me. Why? Because I like the bugs. Let's see, just like stolen product from overseas, we're buying the dinner car for 45 and then selling it out in the lobby to make 300. What they make keep, yeah. And you're not wrong, Wesley. People. The problem with the convention cars that kind of make it a little bit harder is there's so much money that you put into a convention. Oh, look, and Kent has left us. Bye, Kent. See you, buddy. Um, when it comes to convention stuff, you figure you got to pay for your hotel room, your flight, your food, all of that stuff. Or in Brian's case, your gas, because some people drive. I'm not one of those people that likes to drive. But sometimes people like to recoup their money, which I understand completely. And, sometimes people get to the point where they can make that extra cash off a car that selling it for $300 might be able to pay for their hotel room for the week. That's what good friends are for. I almost paid cost for my dinner car. Thanks, bud. Nice. And Ken, I'm actually still looking for one of those dinner cars, but I have a feeling I will find one eventually because I always do. I've got great friends in the hobby that help each other out. And if not, maybe I'll get lucky. And when we go to Columbus, hopefully I'll get to go. I'll be able to maybe they'll have extras, for sale on the souvenir table like they did in Atlanta. Now, granted, was that a different thing? I don't know. I don't know if there was any Mustangs left over after dinner. They normally don't tell you. You're welcome. Glad I could help out. And that's just it. It's all about helping each other and just trying to do things. As we conventions do not dictate the price of buyers. Exactly. There you go, Brian. You're exactly right. It was, and they're not bringing that money anymore. I think they're down to two, I think now, so they've dropped $200 already. But
And
you
they'll
know,
continue for a little bit more.
and then they'll go most likely crazy because now the new selections one is coming out. So, or no, that's not the selections one. That was the made to order one. That was the MTO. That was the first MTO that they did.
Yeah.
Because the made to order was the Chevy truck and the Charger.
Yep. Hey, for those that are out there, if you haven't done so already, it's always a good idea if you can allow StreamYard access to your Facebook profile so we don't look at you as a blank face with that F.
Yeah,
But
because
there we go.
it is very helpful because here in about a week, I'm going to be losing my secondary phone unless I get a laptop in that time, and I won't have comments anymore. So, and I like to have the comments because I like to interact with people and I like to be able to read the comments. So help, please.
All right. So what else
Ow!
we got to talk
I
about?
got one. What about the Matchbox Nissan?
Hmm.
Did anybody in here?
Yeah.
Anybody get it?
I had to work.
I forgot about it, and then I wasn't really that upset about it either. Oh, hold on.
Now it's Brent's turn.
Oh, what in the world? I can still hear you. How do I
How
get
do you
back
get
in
your
there?
profile pick on there? Well, it's very simple. There is a here. I will do this. Oh, what are we doing? Facebook profiles. There he is.
I love my new phone. I really do. I tried to get rid of a freaking notification and get messed with that. I still can't get excited about Matchbox releases. Um, this is the first one I've missed. I have the bus, the truck, the Land Cruiser, and the Mercedes, and the Volkswagen. The only one I do not have is that little Nissan. But I don't like that. I hate to say it. I don't like the casting. When I'm thinking Nissans, I like this one. Granted, this one is hammered. It's a bag of hammers, but I loved this casting, and I just don't like the way they redesigned it with the weird slangy thing on the back. Mr. Melville, what's up? Plastic displays are too darn big, and you're not wrong with that, Ken. It's too much. They could throw it on some kind of card. They could do just because I happen to have one here. They could do something like this with a cool card art that like the RLC does. They could make a form of this. You could have the Matchbox logo with the chrome. That's a long one. What is that?
Click on
Oh,
that
okay.
link to help you give access to StreamYard to your Facebook profile. So there we go. We'll put that up there probably again.
You put it up there for like a second. Granted,
One,
we'll just
two,
we'll move it. We'll just move
three.
it. You don't need to. We know you can count, Ken. You're good. Sorry.
We are in rare form tonight.
But no, I agree with Ken. There's too much waste on some of those, and like, oh well, there's a beach scene that the car's crawling through, or there's a picture of a mansion with a driveway. No one cares. I mean, I love that they're putting that effort in there, but let us save $5 and just put it on a blister. It's kind of the same way with as much as I like them, these things. You can't see the car until you open it, open the flaps, get it to fall out of the freaking box, and then you can display that. Or you can get out your trusty screwdriver and take them off the base and then put it on the shelf. I like the cubes, but the only reason I like the cubes is because you can actually play with them a little bit and then put them back to normal, and no one ever knew you were in there. In fact, I opened up a couple of cars the other day because I had to remove rubber bands off of them. But I don't know. I like the old school way of doing things. Um, like I said, I like the way the cubes look. And I'm gonna like them even more once I get my room finished, and I'll be able to actually have them out on display. Like, if you look, they're on the wrong wall for Kent's room, but they look great. But they take up a lot of space, and you can't really hang them on the wall. So there, you need shelf space. Or as Q said, yeah. See, and then again, Bill, you're correct. They stack nicely, except for the Willys Jeep. But you can stack the two Willys on top of each other, and you can also put like the RWB Porsche. There's both of those that are in those larger cubes. So, but I don't know if they're the same size. Don't know that one for sure. No, Kent. Where did to turn on? Push the mic button, Kent. Push the mic button. Come on, push the button.
There we
There
go.
you go.
Yeah. I hate this laptop.
This is like technical difficulties of craziness. I have a cube display from Carney. Need to order another one. Yeah, and the Corvell guys were selling cube protectors where it was you could have the display box and then you had the car on top of the display box, but there was a space for both.
Well, I dropped my lunch bash drag bus. Yeah.
How bad?
There's a chip on the wing.
Ooh, PEBK errors? P crack errors?
PEBCAC. Here, I'll type it out.
This must be a military thing. All I know is whenever acronyms show up, I get lost. And I hang out with a bunch of Marines, so I really don't understand.
They don't suffer from that because they don't use computers.
Who, Marines?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still use computers, brother.
They use crayons and...
Hey, come on now.
Yeah.
I like my Marine Corps friends.
Yeah.
I know what an ID10T is, though. That's kind of like a BA, what is it? BA 1110N?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so the Matchbox thing, I wanted it. I felt that's the half they didn't eat, and I can make those jokes because I was in the Navy, and so was Wesley.
Don't care. I like my Marine Corps friends. They're great.
I do too.
I would do
actually
anything for them.
Yeah. They're actually pretty cool.
Yeah, so yeah, you've met most of them.
Yeah. Let's see. I think as far as the Matchbox car goes, I wanted it. It looked cool. I'm just not happy with.
Thank you, Ken.
I'm not happy with any of the wheel choices that they have currently. They need to develop their own wheel and quit borrowing from Hot Wheels. That's just my opinion.
I agree and I disagree. I think that if they just Miss Greta, hello. I just think that they need to upgrade the wheels and stop going with the colored tires. Can we just go back to black tires, please? No one wants a. Oh, they're brown because they're dirty. No, they're not. They're brown. Make them black and put paint on it and roll them through. Can't mute it again. No, he's just doing this. I talk a lot when I get into these little rant modes.
Yeah. Cheers.
Who should we cheering to?
Okay. Me and not breaking something.
Congrats.
Yeah. No, I have a Walmart mission to go on to after this.
No.
Yes, definitely black tires. Brent, he lost your audio, so maybe he hit the mute button. It wasn't me. Yay.
No.
We're back.
I haven't hit anything since I got back to my screen. The only thing I do need to do is I need to either make my background bigger or maybe if I move it closer, will that work? Yeah, okay.
No.
So I'm just gonna have to move everything because I don't like having the cinder blocks everywhere. Sorry. They will likely never make anything par with RLC level releases. Hot Wheels are a premium line for
That's
them.
probably true.
The Matchbox won't be on that level. Well, the Matchbox didn't exist until last year, so and I'm looking at 5 releases right in front of me. So I mean, they're doing cool stuff.
Oh, no, we'll be here a while.
Yeah, I can get cracking if you want me to. I got stuff floating around. I've
So
had time. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, watching the. I've been kind of watching the pages lately and watching to see how the. Oh, where's it at? Here it is. I'll just show it. It's easier that way. How this has been doing, and there's 3 that I've seen so far go. One went on eBay for two. What was it? 290. Yeah, that was the high bid on it. $290.
Yeah, I think somewhere like that. Yeah, it's
I
like
know.
Jam with the Corvette made for been canceled due to outshine their flagship sports car. Yeah, and I don't like the Corvette anymore. I mean, it's cool, but I'm sorry. I like the old school.
Yeah. The Like I said, there's one on eBay that went for 290. Mocan's getting ready to do theirs, so I hope they do well with theirs. The Sue Diecast guys got somewhere up around 150, I think, or more. I didn't hear the final total, but
No, I,
they
I, I
got.
know it was. I think it was probably. I think it was close to 2, but I
Yep.
don't know. We would have to ask Aaron or know exactly what they got for theirs. I just think it's a cool idea that we're able to, that they did that. Grand National Cyclone Typhoon all canceled because they outperformed the vet. Exactly, Brian. I'm 100% on board with that one because I love all 3 of those vehicles. But you forgot one. There's the M80 Malibu, 1980
Yeah,
M80.
you have to do it on your.
And
Uh,
it's just glitching all over the place.
you have to do that on the website, so you have to click that link I sent you and then do it from your PC. Okay.
At least you're not glitching anymore.
For right now, every time I move, it does it. So I shouldn't move.
See, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's just, there's, I just wish that, I mean, Matchbox is doing some killer stuff. Another thing to bring into it would be like this. This was an amazing, this to me is like this was like the Matchbox premium quality in this one. This thing is flawless. This in my that one actually goes up next to this one in my book in the quality of it. But like these are annoying. There's 4 variations of this car. Quit it. Those are great engines. You stay off my engines, Nick. You won't. You can't come over no more. You're gonna hurt my engines.
Yeah, I'm really fed up with this laptop.
All right. So does anybody who's all going to Des Moines this weekend? Oh Lord,
Yeah, hold on.
kind of
Hold
stuck
on,
in the
Brian.
matrix.
Yeah, somebody
Oh,
saved me.
but anyone else going to Des Moines this weekend? I know that me and the guy that's glitched and his head's here and the rest of his head's over here. Oh, this is so much fun. I'm enjoying this. Yeah, Nick, I'm sorry. I'm sad that you're not going too, but there's always the next one. And we will be in Lincoln next weekend, I think. So,
Yes.
You and your wife are coming down. That's awesome. Very nice. I don't want to like touch. I have notifications keep popping up on my screen, and I'm not touching because I don't want to get kicked out of here. So, and if I get kicked out, and he's missing, then we lose everything. Oh, who we got now? Who we got? Who we got? Drum roll. Go towards the light. Evan will be with us. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, who we got? Oh, we got Kent again. But his audio's not working. Man. Mic off, mic on.
There, is that better?
Yay, Kent's back.
Yay.
All right, so there's not going to be, I mean, there's going to, I'm excited about this weekend show. Like I said, I have been pricing cars for literally 3 days, and I have priced almost 500 new things. Oh, Lord, look at that ugly hat. Woo!
It's a takeover.
No, it's not.
No, it's not a takeover. I just love these conversations. I was like, hey, I'm not doing anything else, so bring me on so I can
But I
talk
do
some
have
crap.
the Charlotte Motor Speedway going on.
Who won this last week? Who won this last week?
Did you see the end? Come on.
Hey, you got to be in it. You got to be in it, though.
He was in third, and then the other idiot took the other idiot out. And it was like, and he's
I
like,
have
hey,
officially lost control of this show.
Come on now.
There was no control over this. This is a circus. We know it.
At least they'll get better now. Hopefully, I won't have to glitch all over the place.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. You were like Matrix all out.
Well, what it is like these USB ports are all shot. I mean, this computer's 10 years old.
So if you touch it, it just goes out. Kind of like this computer that's sitting next to me.
Slightly.
That, unless it's plugged in, it does not work. And Kensley says, Brian. Yeah, so.
What up, Kent?
Yeah, it would be neat to. It'd be neat to see him on some bigger dirt tracks. I'm not gonna.
Kent and I have some of my favorite conversations because him and I have differing opinions usually, or outlooks on situations, and I thoroughly enjoy a good debate where people can talk and not get mad and offended with one another. Just have a good heated conversation.
Yeah. And to answer your question, Caven, himself.
What'd Caven say?
He said, who invited this dweeb? And I said,
I did.
I said himself.
All right. So like I was saying, the Chevelles are all over the place, but they're well north of 150. Ours is currently at 200. Derek Nice has that lead right now, and it's continuing on until May or June 5th.
I don't know. I think we need to shorten the date on that one.
I can keep it going.
I mean, June's a long ways away.
I know, but you know how it is.
We're here. June is here.
We got to build the anticipation for the new place, you know.
Yeah, but people are going to forget they've been on it after a certain time.
Oh, no, it's pinned to the top. Derek's right there where everybody can see.
Just saying, this is not for LC. We're not paying for it now and waiting a year to get it.
Hey,
no, this is true.
Alicia and I were just talking about that day. It's funny that gets brought up.
What, the waiting a year to get a car?
Yes.
Well, they were made older, though.
Exactly. I just find it amusing that there are many collectors out there that you'll see post multiple times, specifically the Mustang, the Charger, the C10, those that are getting ready to start coming out, the Triassic RLC. They will post and just say that they're going to disown Mattel and stop collecting and buying because they haven't received their car yet. And I just think in my head, I'm like, you read on the page when you clicked the buy button, this will not be delivered until such and such month of next year.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Right out in front.
Yeah, it says it.
Here's my thing on it. Not just that. This happens every year with the selections cars.
Yep.
They come out about a year after.
Yep.
Why are you guys?
Why is this new to you?
Why is exactly? Why is this new? Why is this upsetting to you? This is what happens.
Yep.
It'll show up. I mean, and
go ahead.
That can be said for the same thing with these bad boys. They showed up eventually.
Yeah.
And there goes our crowd.
What? What'd you do?
I don't know. We talked about something else, and they're like, we're out of here.
Maybe it's me. Should I go away?
I don't know. We had 15. Brian shows up. We're down to 8.
Yeah, maybe Caven's right.
It's the hat. Down to 7.
Well, no, that's just Caven being a smart, you know what?
Yeah.
He's just backing out for dramatic effect. He'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So, I think Des Moines is going to be really, really good. That show is.
Yes.
I just have a feeling. Yeah, the 510s are going to be nice too. I think I have a trade lined up. I don't know yet. Getting a little iffy on it now.
Well, I know a guy that's got 4 of them. So
yeah, I know who he is too.
Right there. I just need my 4.
Who posted that?
Ken.
Oh, yeah.
This weekend's going to be a really good time. I'm excited. I think the Silverado might make its first appearance in Des Moines, but I'm not 100% sure. It was almost totaled tonight, so it was a little bit of a sketchy drive to Walmart tonight. It's not even scratched, but it was almost totaled. A guy literally made a U-turn in the middle of the highway and stopped right in front of me.
Oh.
Yeah, like my tires smoked. I was trying to stop the truck so fast.
That's a lot of weight to stop.
I went for, and it's completely, the whole rear end of it happens to be filled with cars right now. So I'm not 100% sure what those are going to look like. So
you'll have more space in those totes.
I'm guaranteeing something got broke because they were at the tailgate, and when I checked them after I got to Walmart, they were about 2 feet farther in. So everything hit the back of the wall, hit the back of the box. So
hey, she can go to bed later. It's not her bedtime yet. You can deal with that aftermath later. No. So Barb was telling me they're going to have close to 90 tables there. I think, for this show. In fact, they're talking about having to rearrange the whole floor just to get everybody in there. Like they're talking about moving like the tables where they're at into a different spot to get more vendors.
Kent, you should help with that. You did really well with the layout. You're the layout guy.
The only problem is we're not going to be there until probably 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
8 to 9:30, depending on what time we get out of here in the morning.
They're starting tomorrow night, and I don't get out of work until 5, and there's no way with way things are right now for me to leave early. I would be more than happy to help. If I'm not saying I have to be offered, I'm just saying it.
I think they can do it on their own.
Yeah, they're more than capable of.
They're awesome people.
Oh yeah,
they got it figured out.
So Brian, what Lego are we building tonight?
I'm building one that just struck me today whenever I went into Wally. Okay.
I knew what you were doing. It was like
little dive into what most people may know, but some may not, is I do Legos and I collect a lot of different things. I don't know if any of you remember when I was a kid or when you guys were younger, a show called Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. Okay, so the whole like robot mech thing, if they're done right, I love it. So I saw this set and I had to have it because this freaking robot looks just super cool. And it's big. It's like a 1,100 piece set. So it's not some like little dinky one. It's like a big robot. So yeah,
as my daughter likes to call that, Ninja Go.
Ninja Go.
Ninja Go.
See, back in the day, I watched a lot of the what were they called? The Ligers and stuff,
Oh,
and I can't remember what they were called. Brian still needs
you mean
pictures of the Mario
Thundercats?
Kart. No, well, Thundercats were awesome too, but no, this was more in the late '90s. I'll have to look it up.
Um,
They were like
it,
ligers. They were like fighting animals. There was bears and cats and wolves and stuff. I can't remember what they were called.
I
My
think I
brother
know
would
what
know.
you're talking about.
Yeah, my
I
brother
think
would
I've
know, but I
seen some
can't.
of that. But in
Ah,
response to James, all of those are still sealed up because I need to have time and space to build a very massive Mario display, and I just don't have it right now.
nice. So, is there anything you guys are looking for this weekend?
Yeah, let's talk about what we're wanting. I want ID cards. I need. Oh crap! I can't look there anymore. I redid it.
I
Yeah,
still need the Back to the Future one from the latest case.
I need about 17 more ID cards, and I'm good.
I
I
need
know.
no ID cards.
Well, you
Oh,
need
shut your
one.
mouth.
You need one.
Yeah, but I can't afford that one. I'm not going to pay $3,000 for a freaking ID card.
Oh, is that
Trade a
really worth
couple
that?
trade a couple RLC pieces for it.
No, I like the RLC pieces better.
This coming from the ID man himself?
Oh, I am not the ID man. Trust me.
Oh, you are.
I know who he is. He's on Facebook. I can't remember his name right now. I think it's Tom something, but he actually made the digital version cars. 70 Monte Carlo
That's a good one.
mail in from 2010.
Yep, that's the
That
blue
is an
one with the
amazing
flame.
car. I know I have that one.
I'm looking at it right now.
I can find one for a candy. What you want, man? Three Musketeers or Reese's? I'll get you all the candy you need. And you just want a piece of candy? Dude, I'll give you a bag.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I'll
Ooh,
give
piece
you
of
a
candy.
bag of candy for that car.
Reese cups, right? Because if it's for James.
No,
No.
James,
Give him the little robin eggs because they're on clearance right now. You'll win.
no. I actually will get. I will go out
Oh, this
and
has
buy
gone off the hill.
king size candy bars for that car. But anyways, so
Big
let's see.
spender.
We are going crazy here. Like we said earlier, this was going to be a free for all night. We were asking for questions and ideas. We've done the best we can, but we have officially turned into Sully and just squirrel.
Hey,
Well,
those are the best conversations.
Yes,
I
they
will
are.
say that I rearranged the room again for the 27th time. And in the process, I damaged my Charlotte lunch bash drag bus.
Oh,
In fact, here, I'll show you the carnage. I was not happy. I don't know if it's fixable.
Well, before I came down here, I was grabbing my water out of the refrigerator and knocked a bottle of hot sauce and it broke all over my floor. So
That's okay.
hey,
That's
I had a good day. I finally found a store in town that sells cases of canned Yoo-hoo, which is the best way to drink a Yoo-hoo is in a can.
or just not drink it.
It's amazing.
I don't know. I can't remember the last time I had one. So
I grew up next to my neighbor next door, me and him as kids would go over to his house, and in his basement, his grandfather was a carpenter and built him an entire wooden town. We would go down there and drink Yoo-hoo and play with Matchbox and Hot Wheels every day during the summer.
oh, you actually chipped it.
Oh. Is that a Walker piece?
yeah.
Yes.
Just call him up, ask for some touch-up paint.
There you go. And Derek, you're not wrong. If you go on Lamley Group, he possibly did hint at it. I'm pretty sure. I pretty much know what it is, what the pink party car is going to be.
I saw a picture actually.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a picture that's gone around.
Yeah. So well here let's just go ahead and help Mr. James out. From what we've gathered, it is going to be the blown delivery for the pink
Pink.
party.
All pink except for the fenders, which are white.
Which, yeah, we'll look through white fenders, and it's gonna have Neos on it.
There we go.
And as for the win, James, your guess is as good as ours on that one. No one will know that until Mattel decides to. And we're not even 100% sure with the casting, but I'm about 90% sure that's what it's going to be. So,
Yeah, Miss Terry's gonna love that if that is the case.
yes,
My true hope, if there's any silver lining in them not offering us convention exclusive party car, which I'm still a little miffed about because that's what it was. My only hope is because they're unnumbered and they're not going to tell anyone how many they made considerably more so that everyone can get a fair shot at them. Because in the early days when it was only 5K, that sucker was gone in seconds.
Yeah.
So
I'm really hoping you're right on that one.
Hopefully they made a fair amount so that it doesn't sell out in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lamley, I noticed today in another post they had posted some Northern Mainlines, and there they are. Apparently, I'm not supposed to do this, and he puts the finger emoji up there. So I wonder if Mattel is starting to say, "Okay, we've had enough," and
yeah, and I did see that. It was on. It wasn't on Lamley. It was on T-Hunted.
Oh, it's T-Hunted. That's what it was.
It shows the picture of the car, and across the car it says, "Do not share T-Hunted" with the read between the lines.
Yeah.
So my apologies to Lamley. I meant to say T-Hunted. So maybe Mattel's getting tired of T-Hunted stuff. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Who shared the picture? Because I'm pretty sure I know that picture and where it came from.
I don't remember where I saw it at earlier. I seen it today, but I can't remember who posted it.
That's on which part? The pink party car or the bird pictures?
The bird picture. Like, who did Lamley share it or?
No, it was on T-Hunted's website.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly where the flipping the bird picture came from, and I don't feel bad because he's an overseas guy. I just don't feel bad.
Speaking of squirrel mode, what's up, Mr. Greg Sully?
Hey, Sully!
And Greg, I bought a lighter today that I will be tagging you in later. What's up, guys, gals, and Brian? Well, I'm going to go with I'm the guy, so sorry, Kent. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I got what he's saying now. Never mind. He doesn't consider Brian a guy or a girl.
It's because I'm a god.
Squirrel.
I don't know about that.
We are off. I'm going to rip a car just because I feel like it.
Do it. What are you opening? Oh.
2012 Mercedes-Benz C36 AMG Coupe Black Series.
I so badly want to find that chase.
So, well, see, you want it because it's a chase and you have something to go with it. I want it because it's a Mercedes.
Agreed.
That is really sharp.
I just want that set to go next to my signed card backs.
Yes, and I'm actually going to be right back because I want to show that with this.
All right, 1, 2, or 3, folks. That's going to determine which car gets opened. 1, 2, or 3. Pick a number, folks. Oh, man, you're beyond pixelated.
Who?
Yeah, this is true. Nothing like ripping a red line. 3, all.
Brian wants to be able to do this.
2. So far, Nick has the best answer.
All. In case anyone was wondering, no, I did not rip an autographed card. 5. Yeah.
This was 5.
This was a convention get
Nope, there he went.
where Mr. Julian. Oh, bye, Brian. Where Julian signed it. So now I have the signed autograph card art, and I have the car to go with it. So these are really cool. This is something that Julian has started doing recently, where he starts to sign the card backs. They're unused, obviously. So,
Well, right now we'll be at 4 instead of 5, guys.
oh.
So there we
Hey,
go.
Brian's back.
I don't know what happened. Everything went haywire, and I was like, okay, I'm backing out, coming back in.
Okay, so here's one.
Manny. Man, that's
Here's
pretty.
one.
Ooh.
Here's one. And here's one. Those
Well,
are your
I think
choices for tonight.
Are we supposed to pick?
I'm going to go with one.
One.
I'm going to go with yes to all. Yes.
I'm even going to vote. Ooh, this Mercedes rolls real nice.
All right, so it's going to be one. This is number one. This is one. This is one. And this is one. So there you go. Everybody wins tonight.
So we're opening one?
One. Yeah, they're all number one.
All right.
Rip the Mustang.
Sounds like every classroom in America right now.
Rip the Mustang. I gotta have a Mustang to rip one. I don't have a Mustang
Yet.
yet.
All right. Well, just rip one. There you go. About time. Dang. We're back up to 10 people, though. It's always a plus.
There we go. There's one.
Nice.
All right. Let's talk
All right.
amongst ourselves for a little bit.
Well, I'm going to rip another one because I really want to look at this one out of the package. So this one is the 94 AMG Mercedes C-Class DTM touring car. So that's going to be my next It's going to be the next victim of the night for me.
That thing's sweet. I like it. Already opened up.
I'm looking forward to the yellow Mercedes with the new team transport set.
Got it. Being delivered to me eventually. Friend of mine found. Oh, that is sharp.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That 65 Galaxy looks pretty nice too. For a Ford.
And the Nissan.
Cool.
Oh, the Nissan. The Nissan is just glorious anyway.
And we can do this again too, because I have two of the card arts. Whoops.
Oh. Hey, I would have gladly gotten everybody as many as they needed, but it was hard enough for me to get all 6.
I just wanted the black one, and he didn't have any when I went through the line. So,
but you did get the Liberty Walk, didn't you?
No, I didn't get that one either.
I thought you guys got those.
Nope, that was Nick.
Who was it? Nick. Okay, yeah.
Nick needed those.
That is super wide.
I will tell you that is. Yeah, I'm going to pay an arm and a leg for both of those cars. If there's a black Liberty Walk that comes up, I'm gonna buy that. Yeah, some way, somehow. I got to sacrifice something. I will. All right, what else we got here? Do anybody want to see some more cardboard carnage?
I'm trying to see if I got anything worth opening. I haven't found anything recently.
I'd have to go upstairs and get the other two from the set.
Well, this is the second weakest car out of all of them, so I'll rip this one next.
I mean,
well, I got another one here too.
I could open that.
Yeah.
Brand new Monster Jam.
Treasure Hunt.
That's that's the Treasure Hunt?
Red's the Treasure Hunt.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never find one of those.
Number 2711 of 6200. Like I said, this is probably
it's such a pretty piece.
It is, but it's probably the weakest car.
Oh,
I'm happy.
I know
Yeah.
you
I'm
are.
glad.
Because then you can keep buying more.
Yes, I can have my own horde someday.
And see, then you're contributing to the problem.
No, because they made
No.
5,000 or 6,500 of them.
I'm teasing. But you are
You
right.
teaser.
It is pretty. It's beautiful, actually. I like the
Oh,
blue
it
on
looks
it.
so good.
The flame is cool.
Yeah.
It's blazing. That's what it even says on the plate.
And see, show the roof of it, Kent. I don't think
Yeah.
it needed the roof decals. I think they could have just left it on the hood and the fenders, and it would have looked fine. The roof is just too much. It's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love it, Mattel. But I'm just saying, sometimes less is more.
I think that they should have exactly replicated Corey Scott's blazer. I don't know if you guys know of Corey Scott in the collecting community, but if you're ever bored, go to Facebook and type in Corey Scott and check
I've
out
seen it.
his blazer. It's blue. It's laid out on the ground. It's got traditional flames. It's awesome.
Greg, I haven't even taken my cars out of the box yet. I've
Have you
I'd like-
unpacked at least?
halfway.
Wow.
Halfway.
We have a. Wow, we have a. That's a development right there.
If I remember right, didn't your cars make it out of the suitcase and onto the pool table at least? Like part of them?
Yeah, that's where they're still at.
Yeah. Baby steps. It's progress.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
Well,
Let's
I will
see.
say that this thing rolls better than the last GM SUV that they used for a convention piece.
I don't know what the deal is. Mine rolls fine.
Yeah, this is true. His does roll. Mine does not.
And the other one we looked at didn't either. We had two of them that were just.
Well, you've
horrible.
opened one, I've opened one, and Brian opened his, and his rolled. So that's 2 out of 3. So
Well,
All
mine's worth more then. Mine's
Yeah,
definitely
it
more
is.
valuable. I think it's a $500 piece. Kent
Easy.
Sleeth, would you buy it for $500?
He'd buy a Bronco for $500. I don't know why. Oh, it's because for that sweet jacket.
That Fonzie
All right.
jacket.
I'm going to
He's
open
not
another
here,
one
so-
because I really want to open this one because I bought it to open. We were supposed to open it the night of the live show in Charlotte, and it ended up missing. We played where we were doing the live show, but in actuality, technically, it was put into a backpack. It was fine. So I don't know. Mine says up next. It's like something went to. Well, I don't know what happened here. No, are we still live?
Yeah, the ticker's on top. We're still live.
Let's see here. I don't know but we might have stopped though. I don't know.
Yeah, we're down to 0 viewers. I don't know what happened.
Why does it still say we're live then? Where are we live? On YouTube or? Oh,
Probably.
Did we get censored? Did Facebook
don't
kick
know.
us off?
I think
We
so.
haven't- why? We haven't played anything. We're still live on somewhere.
We're still live on YouTube.
I'm still ripping for the probably no one on YouTube, but hey, if you're here, man, say what's up. Man, I'm losing. I feel like I'm Ken over here.
Oh, it says we're having trouble to Facebook.
So Facebook crashed and kicked everybody off. All right,
That's
we're almost
I'm
there.
filing, I'm filing
got-
suit.
We got one back, so
Who do we have? Who's the exclusive person?
Who is the dedicated person?
oh, it's YouTube. That's what it is.
YouTube is watching us. All right, well, I'm still. My Lord,
We'll keep going.
Get it together,
Well,
bud.
dude!
This is comical.
I just broke out the wire cutters. Like I can't.
You know, there's like tape on the top of those and they fall apart, right?
Not this one. Good Lord. I can't get to the car.
Just don't slice yourself on the clamshell. I've done that.
Oh, look at the back of that.
Man, that's horrible.
But I was successful.
Hey,
Oh, that is pretty.
that is.
That's really nice.
So, you know, the funny thing about that is we were in the room where you got that from, right? There was an orange one sitting in there too.
What's the significance of the orange one?
We
it's
both
the harder.
needed it.
It's the harder the one to find, and Kent saw it before I did.
Oh, low blow, Kent.
That's all right. He needed it too. I gotta let him have it. But I think we should go ahead and end this since it's just the
Yeah.
three of us
Yeah.
and YouTube. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel and say
Bye.
good night.
Good
And
night.
just stay where you're at, Brian.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.